his life, and you will have the opportunity to use that money to fund a brand new home worth nearly $1 million, as well as, get this, get yourself a new whip. You know, I mean, what better way to celebrate your guilt than to spend the money that was donated to you for the sake of lawyer fees on a home and a brand new car? Allegedly.
To bankroll the defendants' fight for justice, the family cooked up a flashy crowdfunding stunt on GiveSendGo, raking in over $453,000 by April 17th and passing $515,000 by May 1st. Meanwhile, Metcalf's dad, yes, the same guy flipping pizzas at his Frisco shop, launched a GoFundMe that pulled nearly $250,000 more. Jacob Wells, founder of GiveSendGo, swooped in like a moral referee, insisting the defendant deserved the same presumption of innocence as anyone else. Then came May 2nd, when GiveSendGo slammed the brakes on comments, blaming a flood of racist and toxic posts. But the drama didn't stop there. A fake account pretending to be the Frisco police chief pushed out a bogus autopsy claiming Metcalf overdosed on MDMA and fentanyl, a lie that spread like wildfire across X and other platforms. Cue the FBI and Frisco PD, now digging into the impersonator after the defendant's family got dragged online. Why? Because a Daily Mail story falsely painted them as lounging in a $900,000 mansion bought with stolen donations, even though, in reality, not a single dollar had been touched.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what might happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false.
The news ticker freezes you mid-bite as the evening anchor drops a bombshell. The Anthony family's finances are now under a full-blown federal microscope. What started as internet whispers has been confirmed on live TV. Right after their first-degree murder indictment, Karmelo Anthony's parents suddenly rushed to unload their $20 million mansion. Investigators are circling, and the pressure feels suffocating. You rewind the broadcast, clinging to every word. Red flags exploded when the family abruptly listed their Dallas estate, selling it off in a mysterious trust within just 48 hours. No buyer transparency, no open showings, just a lightning-fast sale that screams panic. Prosecutors call it a preemptive strike, dumping assets before seizure orders could land. Now the DOJ is digging into whether this was a slick offshore shuffle or a desperate grab to shield fortunes from restitution. And the kicker? The buyer's identity is still hidden in the shadows. The sale traced straight back to a shady shell corporation, part of a tangled web of offshore accounts flagged in a 2021 banking audit. The Anthony family's lawyers swear it's all just coincidence, claiming they're only preserving their legacy. Cute story, but federal investigators aren't buying it. The real question people are asking, would you sell off everything and run, or stand and fight during the trial of a lifetime? Then comes the gut punch image, Karmelo Anthony's sprawling $30 million estate plastered with a giant red "For Sale" banner. This isn't real estate news, it's fallout. Their once spotless reputation has been reduced to rubble, and this isn't about downsizing, it's about survival. With courts freezing millions over suspected GoFundMe fraud, the family's only option is liquidating assets just to cover basic costs and hire powerhouse lawyers. That mansion wasn't just a house, it was a monument to wealth, acceptance, and prestige. Smart tech, marble floors, indoor pool, an 8-car garage. Now it's being gutted out of desperation, with bargain hunters circling as offers land far below asking price. Whispers turn into roars. How much of this palace was bought with donor cash? Did people fund a legal fight, or did they unknowingly bankroll luxury living? Online fury explodes, Reddit threads, YouTube exposés, TikTok takedowns, all painting the mansion as a betrayal wrapped in iron gates. Court records confirm the house wasn't even paid off. The mortgage ballooned right after the donation surge. Within weeks of topping $600,000 in crowdfunding, the Anthonys inked a renovation deal, custom landscaping, a new theater, imported appliances. Prosecutors say the timeline makes it clear the family was designing their dream life while pretending to prepare for trial. Designer furniture deliveries, catering trucks, valet services, all caught on surveillance while they begged the internet for help. And now, social media is exploding all over again. Court costs? Please. That's not what people were funding. They were bankrolling a fantasy. One viral tweet sums it up. This isn't about grief, it's about optics. Every dollar is now under surveillance as the mansion hits the market and investigators circle like sharks. Then, live on TV, the Metcalfe family leaves court not to speak, but to strike. Documents in hand, they confirm the whispers. A civil lawsuit against Karmelo Anthony's parents. Misappropriation. Emotional distress. Obstruction of justice. Overnight, the case mutates from a criminal trial into a full-blown legal war. The Metcalfe's lawyer doesn't mince words. They raised over $1 million, and not a cent went to justice, it went to hiding it. Evidence packets dropped like grenades, luxury hotels, private security, consulting fees. While our clients buried their son, the Anthonys were living like royalty. Cameras zoom in on a highlighted phrase, intentional infliction of emotional distress. The family didn't just misuse funds, they weaponized grief to silence critics. That mansion sale? Not PR. It's survival. The only question? Did they just guarantee their own downfall? Receipts surface. Donor cash for handbags, chefs, vacations, a $16,000 designer purse, bought 2 days after claiming to be broke. Prosecutors hammer the point. This isn't about saving a son, it's about exploiting trust for luxury. Slides show invoices for home theaters, catered parties, imported appliances. Outside, the Metcalfe's lawyer delivers the killing line. They didn't just stab Austin in the heart, they stabbed everyone who gave out of compassion. Online, fury detonates. Hashtags trend. Hashtag refund the truth. Hashtag justice not jet skis. Influencers who once promoted the fundraiser scramble to apologize, some threatening lawsuits of their own. The courtroom grows colder, not from the AC, but from the shattered illusion. This was never desperate parents clinging to hope. This was strategy. A scam wrapped in tragedy. And the reckoning isn't stopping. Prosecutors announce the mansion can be seized if tied to fraudulent money. Cue helicopters, courtroom sketches, viral drone footage of the estate. The final blow? A demolition crew arrives to inspect structural changes that may have been made to conceal evidence. Karmelo's childhood basketball hoop, still nailed to the garage, becomes a haunting symbol online. Innocence once played here, guilt was hidden inside. Now, investigators are probing whether the entire estate was bought with GoFundMe cash. If proven, the Anthonys won't just lose the house, they'll owe back every single dollar. The narrative has flipped. Were they parents protecting a son, or architects of a kingdom built on fraud? The question hangs in headlines, courtrooms, and comment sections alike. Would you sacrifice your legacy to protect a lie that was never going to stay hidden?